Hey YouTubers. It is October 1st, Friday, October 1st, 2021, 3:27 p.m. Still Houston. Okay. Finished off the kale a couple of days ago when I got it from Whole Foods. This is Randall's. Organic baby spinach, $5, washed and ready to eat. Okay. That. You can crisper because this thing will freeze it in no time. I did the avocado thing last week. I still have 2 in there. Hopefully it's edible. So I got another pack of pink salmon. Salmon. I keep on wanting to say salmon. Salmon. Okay, anyway. Got another pack of pink salmon. The best salmon, chicken of the sea, wild caught pink salmon, skinless and boneless. Okay, that's where the tuna near where the cans of tuna are. Whatever. I like these suckers because you can just throw them in the fridge and practically forget about them. My challenge right now is trying to consume all my perishables and clean up from when I purchased things in an unenlightened frame of mind. Which means I have a pack of linguine I still have to get rid of. So I'll be doing that this weekend. Well, my weekend anyway. I'll be busting open that pack of salmon to finish off my avocados. Hopefully the last 2 are edible. I gotta be mindful. I'm gonna be waiting what I should have done is I'm gonna buy avocados tomorrow when I go to Whole Foods. Because apparently it takes at least a couple of weeks for the darn thing to ripen if you leave them in the fridge. So, I guess I should have bought that a week ago. But whatever. I got another pack of this apple cinnamon. Yeah, that's the one I got before. Okay. I'm sure it was the same. Date bars, apple cinnamon. I still don't know why it says. What does it say? Total sugars 15 grams, but it has 0 daily value. Just because it includes 0 added sugar? I don't know what the heck. I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. I got 2 more boxes of those. Pour that out. It was the same one. I couldn't find any organics, stevia extract blend organics, so I went ahead and got the regular box again. Alright, and I got a couple of bottled waters. I don't know, now that I'm traveling, I'm just used to getting these. I used to make it a point never buy bottled water, but there it is. This is apparently cheaper, but I got 29 cents off of this, so it came out to be the same price anyway. What is this? This is 33.8. Yeah, not about the same size. Okay, whatever. So, what is this? Oh, okay. What else? Oh yeah, always grab the paper towels if you, reusables and all that. Give me a break. Poor little old lady has enough inconveniences built into her life without beating me over the head about recyclables. I brought my own bags, how about that? Do I get points for that? Anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh. I almost gave myself a heart attack. Lost track of my tote bag here. Yeah, I'm lost in a massive bag here. What else have I got? Okay, I got 2 boxes of those anyway. And they still have my buttered flavored, so it looks like I'm going to be getting my popcorn from Whole Foods from now on. So, whatever. Okay, yeah, I was going to go to the bike shop. I was planning to go to the bike shop today, but that's going to have to wait until tomorrow. I mean, the first day off, I'm running around trying to get everything in order anyway, so the odds of me having gone to the bike shop were slim to begin with. But then it turned out to be the first of the month and I had to make an extra trip. I had to go to the post office. They want money order, please. So I went ahead and did, just put it in here. So I went ahead and did that. Yeah, last week, what did I do last week? Oh, I did actually go ahead and verify the, my credit union with the M1 finance thing. And apparently, you've got to wait a day beyond that. Okay, once you verified your financial institution, you can go ahead and put a deposit. They want a minimum of $100. So, whatever. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that monthly. I thought I was, but you know what? Considering my disposable income isn't going to be as substantial as I thought it was, it's probably a non-issue. I don't regret having opened an account when I'll go ahead and do this. You never know when you start saving enough money that you can worry about such things. But it's nice to have these things set up, so you don't have to start from scratch. So run around, have no clue about what you would do if you had to deal with a little extra money in your pocket, right? Doesn't look like that's going to be too much of an issue, but I don't know. I've got enough, now that I have a moment to think about it, or I should say worry about it. But I'm probably right about the senior apartment. So we're going to at least try to do that. I mean, the only areas I can really cut at this point is trying to get lower rent, trying to lower my rent. So yeah, I'm probably going to be looking around town, trying to get into a senior apartment that bases your rent on your income to see if I can lower that a bit. At this point, what I'm looking for is an area with a bike shop and with a commute to work that isn't going to drive me up the wall. So, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I want it to be in a decent neighborhood too, so that it is going to limit it to some extent. Decent neighborhoods don't tend to have great public transportation options. So, I don't know. This is definitely probably the best place as far as the public transportation is concerned. Anyway, so I want a senior apartment place with a bike shop somewhere in the area, decent public transportation, and a decent neighborhood. And the commute to work isn't going to be insane. I have located one building. It's got, well, it's not an unreasonable distance to work. It's just that the route I would have to take has a road you have to deal with that it's like you have to, there are like 4 railroad crossings within 3 blocks. So it's like nothing but railroad crossings, which is a very bad thing in Houston. Anyway, so I'm looking at like 8 railroad crossings instead of the 3 or 4 I've got to deal with now. Yeah, which means I'll probably be taking the bus if I move to that senior apartment building. So anyway, okay, so I'm going to the bike shop tomorrow. Did my groceries, paid the rent. Did my laundry. I have one viable, I've got like 5 senior apartment things, and they may or may not be close to a bike shop, but I really haven't connected it to that part yet, because I only really know about the one bike shop beyond the one that's right here in this area. So really, I guess the next thing would be to find the other 3 or 4 bike shops that closed at 7 p.m. and see if they're in decent neighborhoods. And if they are, Eureka, I have another option I can explore. So, anyway. Yeah, so right now, the other bike shops, are they in decent neighborhoods? If so, I can reasonably assume that there's some kind of senior apartment buildings. Hopefully, I'm going to locate the senior apartment somewhere in that area. To give myself another option. What else? I don't know about the disposable income, but I'll go ahead with this $100 and divvy it up the way I've already stated it, just to get someone familiar with the stocks I would actually consider getting into. Basically seeing how all that works. The Acorns thing, since they're the ones making the choice, that's going to be the higher risk one, because as far as I'm concerned, someone else is calling the shots. The whole dang thing is speculative, which is nothing to me but gambling anyway. I do have $20 a month going to them. I'll see how I handle that, if I go ahead with that or not. I don't know. But this $100 deposit in M1 Finance is just a one-time thing. I'm not repeating it every month. You know the Prime thing? I'm not sure. Amazon Prime. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and boy, he knows how to get your money, let me tell you. I don't know. I'm still playing around with that one. When Shopify goes, that will go too. So if I finally decide to cut off that limb, whatever, Still gonna be tinkering with the inventory. See what I finally end up with. And that's about it. Looking for a senior apartment. Seeing if I actually have a disposable income to do something with. So of course, stay away from this. It's not a problem with me staying away from spending money because I know whatever I buy, I'm going to have to throw away because I'm not going to carry any more stuff, right? So anyway, the only thing is things like Shopify and Amazon Prime and this Acorn thing. I'm still trying to see if we're going to stick with that or not. Anyway, yeah. That's $20. I mean, that's $240 in a year, right? I don't know. Anyway, so that's $240 in a year for that. Very speculative things as far as I'm concerned. The one-time deposit of $100. I'll see if I actually have disposable income for me to worry about things like that. The inventory, I'll keep on tinkering with and see if that Shopify thing, if I actually continue with that or I end up getting rid of it. And that's it. So actively, I'm just looking for the senior apartment to see if I can reduce my monthly rent once I qualify. So whatever. And that's basically it. I gotta just chill at the moment. Probably gonna be the hardest part for me, but I just have to wait and see if I actually have disposable income. And if I do not, I will proceed from that point once I have determined that I do not. Okay, boys and girls. So I guess I'll let you know what happens at the bike shop when I get back tomorrow. Right now I've got linguine to get rid of. I still have my frozen entrees in there. And that's about it. I'm trying to eat healthy. Okay, YouTubers. Talk to you later.